I wanna take you down. I really wanna take you down. Yeah. Sorry. Every time I talk about Chris, I gotta sing. I gotta sing. But yes. Welcome back to Get Your Mind Right with your girl, Danny, the. And of course, we talking about Chris Brown. Recently, Chris Brown posted these two posts to his Instagram. Yep. He said he was taking a break from social media. He also said, miss me with the colorist rage baiting. Yes. So I was at work and I had to do some investigating. And I didn't have to look far or hard because once I pulled up TikTok, I see this young lady talking about Chris Brown. Yep. To make a long story short, she explains in her little 6-part story how her and her friends went to a Chris Brown concert and she was promised VIP tickets. It was 3 of them, mind you. She's brown skin. Her other friend, is brown skin. And the other friend is light skin like me. Okay, that's the facts of the story. Okay, they get to the concert. They call in, I guess she says the manager, I don't know, but she says the manager or whatever comes to them like, oh, what's good? I got the VIP tickets, supposed to be waiting for me, blah, 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 blah. He like, oh, we don't have none. We don't have any. Now, mind you, she says she's seen VIP tickets sticking out of his pocket, allegedly. That's what she said. So he goes, leave them or whatever the case may be. They mad like, flabbergasted. She calls the person that's supposed to hook them up with the ticket. She calls them, tell them their story or whatever. I guess he like, yeah, I get back with you, whatever. Another person come up to them. She says the same thing, like, oh yeah. They like, nah, we ain't got no VIP tickets for you. Blah, 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 blah. Like I said, to make a long story short, she said like 3 or 4 people denied them, turned them down. Meanwhile, while they denied them, they let in the lighter skinned girls allegedly in the concert, giving them the VIP tickets, letting them in, and all that. I guess she get in contact with the dude one last time. All of a sudden, suddenly, somebody comes, let them in the concert, and give them a regular ticket. Give them regular tickets.
Wow.
Meanwhile, I'm sorry, I done missed something. Before that, while they was waiting hours, I guess she said they was waiting like 2 hours or something to get in this concert. While they was waiting, one of them managers or one of the people, Chris Brown people, I'm gonna say Chris Brown people. One of Chris Brown people came up to her lighter skinned friend and offered her to go in. You know what I'm saying? But she was like, "No, I'm not leaving my friends." As she shouldn't. Like, I'm not leaving my friends. So they waiting hours. I guess about 2 hours or so to get in this concert. Finally, they get in and they get regular tickets. After a while, I guess she goes home and then she exposes Chris Brown on the internet, saying how he's a colorist, allegedly, and her whole story about how she could not get in the concert with the VIP, but you got it anyway. Yeah. But like I said, to make a long story short, that what was happening and that's went down. And then that's why Chris posted what he posted. He posted he taking a break and messing with the colorist bait and rage. Like, messing with that. Like, don't do me like that. Basically, that's what he's saying. You tried it, girl. You tried it. But my whole thing is, like, why everybody gotta be affected by this? Aww. Come on, I follow Chris Brown. I'm Team Breezy. Like, why? No. So we ain't gonna see no more of this. No more of this. And no more of this. Like, are you serious? Like, oh my God. Like, I was so distraught when he put that up. Like, is you serious? You make one post One post get under your skin. But I understand everybody is human. He's human. He's not a robot. He has feelings. But I'm saying your diehard fans, your diehard Team Breezy fans, gotta be upset right now. Because I am. I am. Like, we're not going to get the original Chris Brown content. We only going to get what people put up when they go to the concerts. Like, come on. Come on.
Wow.
I was just... But recently, Summer Walker, go ahead, girl.
Yeah.
Summer Walker put up some content. She said, She put up some content. She was at the Breezy Bowl concert, and Breezy took her up on stage, child. Yes, that was juicy. That was juicy. Go check out my reaction. I posted it up. Go check out that reaction. But he choked her up and everything, girl. I was here for it. I was here for it. That's right, Summer. That's right. But like I said, all in all, Team Breezy, what do y'all think about this? And Chris, when are you coming back? When are you coming back? Because why we have to suffer? Why we have to suffer? And the thing that kills me, like, girl, if you couldn't get in, I would have left. I'm not going to stand around for hours and hours. And you was getting in, you had hookup tickets. You was getting in for free. I can understand if you paid for those. But girl, you was getting in for free. For free.
Wow.
And then the thing about it, like, it wasn't even Chris Brown, and you blaming Chris Brown. Like, he should have fired them people. Like, you should have fired the people that was talking to the girls and that told them that. Allegedly, you should have fired them. Like, sorry. Because they messing up your rep. They messing up your reputation. Like, come on. That wasn't Chris Brown that told you personally. He probably was on the stage performing, girl. Doing what he do. He has no control about what's at the door. His whole job is to come on time and perform and do his best job. And that's what he do. And that's what he brings. Like, that's all he got to worry about. You're not supposed to worry about the tickets. You're not supposed to worry about how many tickets are sold. Maybe after. You're not supposed to worry about who getting in, who ain't getting in. Like, come on. And you're not a celeb, girl. And you made this story viral. Which is hurting his rep. Like, come on. Come on. Like, really? That's all I got to say. Is really, like, miss me. For real, miss me with that. Miss me with that. I'm saying I never had that problem, maybe because I'm light skinned, but even if they did me like that, I wouldn't even expose them on it like, oh, we get that too, we get turned down too. You act like, come on. Come on. I don't be dressing all sexy and all up, and they be turning down that too. Like, if you ain't got the girls out, if you ain't got your butt out, they like, they don't care what color you are. At the clubs.
Wow.
See you later. Bye. Like, so come on. It happened to the best of us. It happened to the worst of us. So you had to go on the internet and expose this man. Allegedly. And then everybody else got to suffer. Allegedly. Like, you can't make this stuff up. Everybody just want clout. Everybody just want clout. Everybody just want to tell their little story or whatever the case may be. It could have been a dude that was offering you tickets, giving you the runaround. You probably didn't really have the hookup, like, allegedly. Why you ain't say their names? Why you ain't call them out? Maybe she did, because I couldn't really watch the whole 6-part of the video. I just was like, what, girl? Because her story was long, and she kept saying, oh, they ain't want to let us in. And he just kept letting in the other lighter skinned girl. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Like, for real, I seen this other video on TikTok where this guy, don't shoot the messenger, this man, he went in on her. Because he said he's tired of the colorist stuff too, that every dark-skinned woman always want to claim that when somebody light-skinned, give them a hassle. Because if it was anybody else concert or anybody else just little and not really coming up, you wouldn't post that. You wouldn't. So what y'all think about this? Let me know. Hit me up in the comments. You know how we do. Peace.